Hello friends and welcome to another video lesson from DBOS Talks. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button and click the bell so that you can be notified of new uploads. In this video, we will be learning on how to type foreign letters or special characters, even though they are not in our keyboard. As you know, our keyboard is by default for most of us, it's an English keyboard, unless in some other countries, yes, there are keyboards that are specialized for that specific country's language. But for most of us, it's a QWERTY keyboard. So at work, in school, or even at home, you may sometimes find a need to type foreign letters or special characters. They're not available in the keyboard we are using. But thanks to ASCII, because we're able to overcome this. ASCII, we have touched on this in a previous video, and this is an acronym, but you can look it up also over the internet, and it's an acronym for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. At the workplace, in the office, especially if whether or not you're in the IT world, ASCII is interchangeably used to mean text file or a text, meaning a readable text which is not in binary form. Okay, the letters of the alphabet, the numbers, the special characters. So with the help of ASCII codes, you're able to overcome the challenge of writing foreign letters. Of course, there are so many languages all over the world, and they cannot all possibly be covered by ASCII or even by UTF. Yeah, UTF can be another topic for another video, but here we'll be focusing on ASCII. So we will be looking at options that we are already available at our fingertips to overcome this challenge. The first one is what you call character map. So if I go to my Windows search field and then type character map or character, then this will come up, and this is what you will see. Character maps. This is a system tool which is already available even in a much older versions of Windows. So what it gives you is a list of readily available foreign characters as well as special characters. So in this example, let's say we're trying to type Spanish characters. It may be something we need at the workplace to write some Spanish name with a special character which is not available in the English keyboard, in the QWERTY keyboard. So here you have this letter which is called an ñ. It has a sound of an NY in succession. Lowercase, here's the ñ, which is an uppercase, which is a unique Spanish character. So what you will do is you go to the character map, which we have opened, and you will look for it actually. So if you go, it is already here. Where is it? This is the one. So what you do once you open your character map, you look for the character that you need. In this case, I've found it now. It's over here. I'm pointing at it. So I will click on that. Okay. And what you will do is to click on the select button here. After that, you will click on the copy button beside it. This. And once you click on the copy button, this character is being saved to the clipboard. So let's say when you go here, let's pretend we don't have the ñ here. No, that the one we are looking at is an uppercase character of that. So let's just say it's that we don't have it here. We're trying to write the word España, which is the Spanish word for Spain, the country. So let's remove this. And then remember, we already copied this character to the clipboard, right? So I'll just go here and paste. Okay. Okay. So yeah, there you get the, and then you can just add the second A to complete the word. But you get what you needed, right? So using the character map, you're able to leverage the character map to be able to type the foreign character that you need. So if you scroll through this character map, it will have a lot of listing of characters from different languages. Like you have this, I don't know what it's called, but it is a C with an S sound. Like you have a place called Curacao, which is Portuguese for corazon, which is heart. See, that's C. Or Francois, a French name where with the letter C with an S sound. We use that character. This is a German word for double S. Okay. I mean, letter or character. So if you scroll down, you will see a lot. This could be Armenian, if I'm not wrong. Further down is a Russian or Cyrillic. Okay, so talking about Russian, so here we have some examples, Jose Nunez, wherein the ñ, or this special letter N is in lowercase, while here is in uppercase. So if we go back to that character map, this lowercase ñ is somewhere there. You just need to go through it one by one. It's actually here now. So the same thing, once you find it, you will select it, and then you copy. And then you can use it here. Okay, it messes up the formatting, but it's okay. We get what we need. Okay. Anyway. So now we try our hand with Russian characters, just for illustration, just for the demo. It's also known as Cyrillic because this type of script, which was based on the Greek letters, these were developed by the Cyril brothers, if I'm not mistaken. So Cyrillic. Let's go back to the character map and look for this letter, which looks like the Greek pi, which is the letter P. Okay, we scroll down. Wait. It's over here. See, if I point to it, it is saying U plus 041F. Let me point to it again. Cyrillic capital letter P. So I will click on that. And then I will again, select. After doing that, I will click on the copy button. And now it's on the clipboard. It's in the clipboard. Okay, so if I go here and I will paste it, then it's there, isn't it? And this letter P here is actually letter R in the Russian alphabet, which is like the Greek letter Rho, but they call it differently. So in this case, this 4 letters here is actually read as Pater, which is Russian for Peter. So here, just a glimpse, a sampling of what the character map can do to help us to ease the burden of some challenge we're facing at the workplace or even in school at home when we need to type some foreign letters or accented vowels belonging to a foreign language in some document that we need, like a Word document. Here we have seen it being applied or being used on a Word document. This same thing, because it's ASCII, remember it's ASCII, it is defined in the OS itself, in the operating system. So you can also do the same thing on a text editor like Notepad. So let's say you already have the character map. Let me open the character map again. Just do what we did earlier. Let's say we do something different. I mean, choose different letter. Okay, anyway, I'll try the same letter again. Okay, this one. Select and then copy. And then I'll put it here. Curacao. So you can see this functionality will work not only on a Word document, but on Notepad as well, even on Excel. Let's say you have the same predicament of having to type foreign letters in a document, in this case, in a spreadsheet, and the company needs it. You have a listing of foreign employees or foreign customers, maybe. Then you can do the same thing that we did here. So let's just say we have this guy called Jose Nunez. Let's say and then when you come to the Enye, you grab your character map and look for that character that you need, which is here. So once you get it, you do a select and a copy, then come here, then you get it. Okay, so you see, yeah, we were able to use the special characters. I mean, the character map to type in a foreign character, which is otherwise unavailable on your keyboard. And we've used it on a Notepad, on a Word document, and as well as in an Excel spreadsheet. But that was using the first method, which is using a character map. The second method we will be using is related to this. Why is it? It is because behind the scenes, this is just a GUI, this is a graphical interface you're looking at, but behind the scenes, what is working actually is the usage of the ASCII codes, the ASCII, that acronym I've told you about in a previous video. So this time we will not choose a character map, but still we will be leveraging on the ASCII codes, which are already built into the system. So actually, when you look, okay, I'll open again the character map just for illustration. Actually, you see these characters listed down here, but each one has been listed here according to their numbering in the ASCII code. So let's say if we go back to this uppercase Enye, this N character here. So the equivalent ASCII code for this is in ASCII is out 165. That means you will press the out key plus 165. Okay, so I will do that right now without, I will erase this character here. And then I will just press out, the out key on the keyboard, and then 165. I'll do that now. Out, while out is pressed, I will press on 165. See, it has the same effect. We have created, we were able to type this character here, and then now I can put my uppercase A. Same thing with the lowercase Enye, this character here. It has its own ASCII code, and it is out 164. So I will erase this, delete it, and then type out. While pressing out, I will enter 164, and there you have it. Same thing here, this letter P, or called P in Russian. We will not be using the character map, but we will be using the ASCII code for it to write it. So the ASCII code for this is out 1055. Okay, I will do that now. By pressing on out at 1055. And we have it there. Then I can continue typing. The P I won't bother with the right because it looks like this is actually an R letter, but letter R, but I can just enter a P. So here we have looked and we have seen how we could write foreign letters in Windows 10 using two approaches. There are other approaches out there, but let's not complicate things. We start with what's working now, which is readily available with not so steep a learning curve. So the first thing approach we used was the use of the character map. And to bring this up, you just type in the Windows search field this word. You just start typing character, and then this will come up. You will choose, once you choose the character you want, you click on select, and then you click on copy, and then it goes to your clipboard. The second approach we did is simply using the equivalent ASCII codes of these. So you will ask yourself, how will I know the ASCII code for such and such letter? You can actually go to the web. There are two ways. One is you go to the web and you can easily find the listing of the ASCII codes. The other way is if you have the patience and you have the time, then you can just typing starting from a low number. Let's say out 100. You have this out 101. And then you can see the pattern forming, right? 102. Out 103. You can see it's in that succession. It's in that sequence that we expected. Now let's jump into let's say the 165, which belongs to this ending over here. So if I go to 165, out 165, and then I go to 166, out 166, 167. Okay, if we backtrack 164, out 164, 163. So you can discover the special characters, the ASCII code equivalents characters, either by searching it in the web or just typing it yourself, going one by one. And since this is ASCII, remember, this is still ASCII, this is still text. So just like any normal text that you have dealt with in the past, you will be able to reuse this even in the session you are in by simply doing the copy and paste, which you would normally do on a normal text, the normal Roman or Latin or English text that you are using. Okay, so there are other ways to get around this challenge, one of which is the use of an international keyboard, which is a feature also built in Windows 10, but you can Google it in your own free time. It is not that difficult to get your hands into, but here we're giving you a look-see into what you can do right now, right here, when you have this situation. These tools are right at your fingertips. Either you use a character map or you use the equivalent ASCII code of such and such letters that you need. So this applies to, as you can see, if you remember at the character map, it's not just dealing with foreign letters, but also special characters, like the ones that you don't normally see in the keyboard, including the ones that you see. Okay, so that's it for now, and thank you for watching. And I hope you learned something useful in this session. And if you haven't done so, please don't forget to subscribe and share this channel to your friends and relatives. Thank you.